All right, this one should be a pretty quick lesson. So we start with scatter plots again. And for this lesson, you're going to have to know the difference between, is it a linear model, an exponential, or a logarithmic model? So linear, we should already know if it's a straight line, then it will be a linear model. The kind of challenge is going to be telling between these two here, your exponential model and your logarithmic model. Your logarithmic will start slow, and then all of a sudden it will increase really quickly, while your log model will will increase fast, and then it will start kind of leveling off and increasing at a slower rate. Now, this is big for my on-campus students who have to actually plot scatter plots. As a reminder, when you make a scatter plot, you need to make sure you are just plotting those ordered pairs. Notice that these scatter plots here don't have a line of best fit through these. It is just a collection of points. So here's our instructions of how to make a scatter plot in Desmos. It's the exact same thing that we have done when we went over linear regressions and quadratic regressions. So let's get into Desmos. Let's jump right in on example 1, following these instructions here. So example 1 says make a scatter plot of the data, and then example or part B, does it appear that it's a linear model, an exponential model, or a logarithmic model that is a better fit for the data? So here is Desmos. Following these instructions, we will add an item here, hitting that plus in the top left-hand corner, and we will select table. We will input our data, and then highlighted and bold, we will then check our data. So we have 3, and then it knows my pattern. And then over here, we've got -2. Okay. And once we have that in Desmos, we're then going to click, first highlighted, bold, check. So check your data. Okay, I like mine. Once we've checked it, we're going to click the magnifying glass in that bottom left-hand corner of the box. So that's right here. And so here is my data. Now I'm going to expand this out so that it's a little bit more proportional, but here is my data here. So when I look at this, which example is this more like? Is this more like the linear model, the exponential model that starts slow and goes fast, or the logarithmic model that starts fast and then kind of goes slow? This one's going to be that log where it's going faster and then going slower. And honestly, I didn't even have to plot that to be able to see that. When you look at these values here, this is increasing here by 3, then increasing by 2, then by 1, and then by 0.5. So this is starting faster and then slowing down on how it's increasing here. So this is your logarithmic model. Okay, roughly about half of your homework is this right here, making a scatter plot and then determining, is it linear, exponential, or a log model.